My first recollection of really thinking, you know what, agriculture is a career option for me was in my elementary school. I had a teacher that was really passionate about agriculture and talked about it in a way that I had never heard really any topic talked about. As a kid, it was really intriguing to me, and I recall, you know, I didn't come from a farm, but this might actually be a path, ultimately a lifestyle that may be really of interest to me. And from the time of being in 4-H and FFA, my tenure, working out west on a couple of different ranches, and then ultimately my choice to come back and to study agriculture at the University of Tennessee at Knoxville, all that really culminated to an opportunity to allow me to experience agriculture even as a first-generation non-farm kid. Ellie and I have 7 children, so they range from ages 6 to 17, kind of run the full gamut in that phase of life, from having some that are still, relatively young to one that's now a senior in high school. And the opportunity to raise our kids on a farm has been absolutely wonderful. Had large-scale swine production, we've also had goats and continue to have sheep, some poultry, but we've really started to focus in the last several years not only on our purebred Hereford operation, but also really for the last 16 years we focused on agritourism. So I think being a first-generation producer is actually a real benefit for me in this position. Sometimes those of us in agriculture tend to talk to one another about agriculture and not to talk to the greater population around us who is not as deeply involved, maybe not involved at all in agriculture. We recognize that the average farmer at this time in the state of Tennessee is 58.9 years old. And so for me, I think the opportunity to be a first-generation producer serving as Commissioner of Agriculture is not only unique, but I think it's a benefit. I think it helps me tell a story that's unique and hopefully attract also non-farm folks into the industry of agriculture in a way that maybe others would have more of a difficult time doing. My background is unique to some degree because of my time in the General Assembly, and I think that presents some opportunity for us to continue to advocate at the General Assembly and also with the Governor's office. I come from really a frame of mind where I do look at the policy and the legislation that serves as kind of the backbone for different types of programs and different types of pursuits that we're going to take on as a department. So I think this idea, when I think about what are the goals to be Commissioner of Agriculture for me, they're probably not unique, but I think I come at this with a different lens. And so for me, when I think about what are the goals that I have as Commissioner, it goes back to our mission statement with the department. That's to serve, support, and promote Tennessee agriculture and forestry.